Howdy, howdy. Welcome back to episode 39 in the Seablock. If you remember last episode, we made red, green, and gray military signs. And now, we also made the gases that we're going to need for all of our other sciences. So now we have all the materials that we need for our, what's it called? For our pink, purple, and blue sciences as well. So that's what these are here. And clearly I did not make this good enough because we're running out. So go there, into there, into there. There we go. So now we should be producing everything until we get to a high amount of it, and then we vent it. But yeah, these should all be making stuff now, which is good. Alright, cool. But anyways, we've done that. So yeah, it's just time to be working down here on blue science, pink science, and purple science. So these are pretty easy if I remember correctly. Ah yeah, okay, so this one's the interesting one, is the chemical plant. So let's get a chemical plant placed down so it brings it over here. But yeah, whoops, need to bring steel. All right. Okay, get all of this brought out some. Okay. Now, I think we can just kind of just jump right in. Actually, I may be doing this down here. We'll see. Actually, there's a chance I can fit it in here, but I'm not too sure on that. So I'm going to see how much reasonably I think I've taken up. So I only have 6 assemblers and 1 chemical plant. Surely I can fit it in this area here. And we have all this area down here for pink and purple. Seems best. So what we have, if we're planning out, we would have 1 assembler right there. That would actually, or well, right here, that would be making the blue science, right? So then from there, we would need those 2, which are each their own assembler. So we would have this guy and this guy. Okay. This guy is just its own thing. However, this bottom guy requires 3 things. It requires an assembler, and then a chemical plant. So let's wait for this chemical plant to get placed, and then we'll put it right over there. And actually, we can put the chemical plant like here, can't we? Pretty close to that. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we'll put this here. This guy is making these. So let's see. Fuel oil is here, perfect. Naphtha is here, perfect. There we go. So this guy would be done. All right, like that. Okay, then we go there. There. Okay, now we need 2 assemblers, so 1 there, 1 there. So these guys are making these. Okay, I need to power everything. Okay, and then we need nitrogen here. So let's drop that there instead, and then bring this guy over here. Okay, and then we want to get like 2 of these guys. And then another chemical plant here as well. And we'll change the recipe on that thing to be, we'll change this to air filtration once we get here. But yeah. I think we need naphtha in another place too, don't we? Yeah, we need naphtha there as well. So we're just gonna have to make sure that we can get that out as well. route that, but that shouldn't be too big of an issue. Okay. So, let's try to coordinate these a little better. These two both require copper and glass, so we need copper, glass, silver, aluminum, and then circuits. So, doing what we normally do, I'm just going to get all of the things that we need onto a belt. So, okay, we need both of those. Don't need solder, don't need lead, don't need brass. We do need all three of those. Alright, and then the last thing we'll need is green and red circuits. So, we want to go here, here. So these can all be this because we're not actually making very much. So yeah, this can all be this. Ah, I see. I'm gonna have an issue, aren't I? Well, I guess not necessarily. Are there any items that are like always grouped? Doesn't look like it. So yeah, that's unfortunate. We're super close to being able to just do it like this. Okay, there we go. Now, does one of these span? Nope, it does not. Okay. Okay. Oh, and then it's that. That's where I'm missing one. This is super close to being able to span. Makes me wonder, can I just move this up here? And then we can pull this. And then we could run one like that, right? Yeah, that's what we'll do then. So silver will get moved up one. Okay, and then glass will have to be... Oh no. Now this interferes with glass, doesn't it? No, not too much. So glass just has to go like this. Okay, and then we would have one here, one there. Okay, we made this work. Okay, there we go. Now we should have all the things that we need for this. Should. Okay. So let's see. Copper's our most, needed thing, but we need copper, glass, aluminum, circuits, and then also silver. So copper and glass are two that are both going to be for these, or for both of these. So I'm thinking the way I do this is, oh my gosh, my words are not with me right now. So there, okay, there, and there, okay. So we have those guys set up now. My idea is that I run things down here, so I would do something like this, right? So these guys here would contain some of the things. So it would contain red circuits, aluminum, copper, and silver, right? So I would want to do that. So that means that I would need to set up these guys to be fed from those, right? So we would want something where we go like this and this. So we could have two there, right? And then these guys would also need to be fed in from somewhere. So we could go like this. Okay, well this one's a little tougher, huh? Harder to get into place. There we go. So we go like that, right? So we need aluminum, copper, silver. Okay, so aluminum, copper on that one. So there we go. Okay, so this guy has everything he needs, or well, half of what he needs there. Whoops, pick up there, drop there. Okay, there we go. So this guy will be done once we get silver and, so silver and advanced circuits. That. Okay. Okay, so now this guy can also get two. He can get one thing that he needs from here. He can get the copper from here. So let's go there, pick up there. Now this guy can get the copper and aluminum from here. Whoops, no. Drop there, pick up there, take the silver out. Oh, this guy can also get the silver from here, so. So both of these guys, this guy needs circuits and glass, and this guy just needs glass. So that means that, bring these guys down here. Alright, let's go here, pick up there. Alright, and then there, pick up there. These guys should be making stuff now. Okay, cool. Let's change these up here to be these, okay. Change this guy here to be the nitrogen splitting, okay. We want to vent the oxygen, and we want the there we go. So those guys are not powered, my bad. So there we go. So we now should have nitrogen coming in. And that means the last thing we need is steel there. So let's get steel going there. And there we go. None of this needs iron, huh? None of this needs iron. Okay, there we go. It's like way too much. Okay, but we're making blue now. So when we bring this guy down, we can then go like that, right? Yeah, look at that. Okay, cool. Now we need to route these guys out somehow. I did not leave room for these, did I? Well, we can make it work. Surely we can. Surely I can make it work. Okay, there's one. Oh, byproduct. Crap. Okay, so these three all have byproducts. We are dealing with byproducts, so doing that already. So let's see, we drop there, offset to there. We want to allow coppery waste byproduct, alright, and then we want to pick up from there. There we go, that guy's done. Now I need to deal with these two. These are both coppery, pretty sure, so. There we go. So now our waste products being dealt with, and this guy's just cooking away. Good stuff, good stuff. What are we short on? Glass? Oh, it's because I didn't make this yellow belt, did I? No, I did not. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Alright, but we are making blue science. Now, let's see, we need to get... I need to get more resources, so let's just wait here until we fill up on logistics. Oh, man. Okay, so we are doing pretty good. So that's blue science done. We just need to do pink and purple. Oh, actually, we have everything we need. Just remembered a thought. Yeah, I think we're fine. Oh, actually, we're not. Just we're not making paper yet, are we? So, paper is something we'll need to make. Okay. We're good to do pink science, just not purple yet, because we haven't done paper. So, that's something we'll have to work on. Alright, there we go. Let's get these guys out. What is this guy supposed to do? Oh. I have this guy set up wrong. He's supposed to drop there, pick up there. Super confused by that. Okay, now this guy's working. Now we're making it. I must have accidentally hit R and rotated that. Okay. So there we go. This is all ready now. Man, these belts are so slow, but and if you're not producing enough to do anything faster, you don't need anything else, right? Okay. So there we go. So in this area over here is where I'm going to try to build our pink and purple science. So I guess we're just going to get started with pink here. So looks like we're going to need a lot of things. So cobalt, titanium, aluminum, solder. Oh no, I haven't made this yet, have I? What's in this? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that doesn't add anything new, I don't think. Yeah, okay. But yeah, we have lots of things to add here, so we're gonna need a lot of different things. So, yeah. I have sulfuric acid up here, right? Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm using it right there. Good stuff. Okay, so yeah, let's get started on this guy. So I think it's probably going to be done in 2 stages, if I had to guess. It's the easiest way to do it. So if I do everything for these guys in one area, and then everything for those guys in the other area, that may be easiest. So for this one, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 things. So that's not bad. Okay, so we don't need carbon for this guy, do we? Do I need carbon for this one? Why do I have carbon on this belt? Did I use it for another science? Oh, I did. I used it for military science. I don't need it after that. So we're actually just done with carbon after that. I didn't realize okay, that's where it was. I knew I used it somewhere, I just didn't remember where. Okay. So there we go. So we need blue. And we need red. Okay. We need titanium. We need gold. And we need gold, and we need cobalt. Okay, and we are gonna, okay. It's probably easiest if I just start mapping out with what I know I'm not using. So let's just map out everything we know we don't need, right? Don't need invar. Actually, we do need that, don't we? Not for this one. Oh, yes, for this one, but not for this part. This part, no, this part is just doing these bottom ones here. So I'm going to do the bottom ones, then I'm going to do the other ones. So I don't need glass. I don't need silver. In fact, I have everything that I need except for aluminum now, I think, right? Yeah. Okay, so then these guys could just be this from here on. Actually, do I need solder for this first half? No, I don't. Okay, there we go. So these are all the things that I have to extract out. So there we go. There we go. All right. Titanium there. Alright, and then we'll need gold and cobalt. Okay, so there's cobalt. Okay, let's get gold going like this. Okay. I could have sworn I planned this out, where I would have enough room for everything to get out, but I clearly didn't. I'm 1 off. Did I miscount my resources? That must have been it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's 6, right? Oh, gold we don't need. So I have gold on that one, and we don't need it for this one. We need it for the second one. So that's my problem, is I'd made one for gold that I shouldn't have. So after we get a little restock, I will go in and fix that. But yeah, that's what our issue is. All right. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're halfway there. All right. Let's make our character pure green. Make sure we stand out. Alright, there we go. Okay, so I said gold we don't need, actually. This is useless to us. So, I did cobalt like that. Okay, I've made this a mess for myself, but you know, that's what I do. Okay, there we go. And then we'll just go out like this, and then up, and then there we go. And that'll be everything that we need. Alright, there we go. Wow, look at that. Okay, so this is the first half. So this is making these automated storages and these universal transport engines. And I'm pretty much just going to pull these guys out like this, and then we'll handle them over here. Okay, and then those are both getting crafted into a flying cargo kit. So let's see here. Whoops. Red circuit there. Okay, cool. Alright. Actually, what we're gonna do is really go up until like here, because I'm gonna do something. So basically, because these guys are not really needed in high quantities, we could just do this. Oh wait, whoops, didn't even realize I could have just done the scam type. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So there we go. Alright, and this is an area I needed lubricant, so let's try to bring that guy over. I guess this is our best option. Yeah. So we have our lubricant now, and then I just want to go with, okay, so we're gonna need, for each of these we're gonna need 1, and then 2, and then 3. So each of these is gonna go like this, and the reason for that is these guys, so when we look at these guys here, right, they each need a different thing. So this one needs titanium gears and cobalt ball bearings is what this one needs, right? But the other one needs the opposite. It needs, okay, let's also scoot this over so that we can mirror it. If we did that, and then go here, and then this guy just becomes this. That'll work, I'm sure. Surely it'll work. Okay, and then lubricant goes there. And we can get that guy out from here. Oops, it can be higher. Oh, but it can't. Oh, yeah, it can. It can. It can be 1 higher. So we can change this guy to be like that, and that's fine. Yeah, we'll just go from here. We'll go like this. Me as well. Okay, now we got a bunch of junk in our inventory, don't we? Yeah, we do. get rid of all this. Don't want to get rid of those. Those are kind of, you know, important. Okay. So we'll go there, 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 there. 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 Alright, get that going. That's set up. Okay. So this guy needs titanium gear and cobalt ball bearing. So titanium gear, cobalt ball bearing. Okay, that means this guy needs cobalt gear, titanium ball bearing. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. And now these guys, let's see. So he needs one from there, and then he needs one from there. Right, this guy just needs one from the third one. So we'll go pick up there, drop there. Okay. Oh, it's not the third one, it's actually the second one it needs it from. So let's just copy this, so pick it from there, drop there. Okay, so now... Oh, no, this guy does need one from the top one there. So that's what we want, is that. Okay, so now we've made these. And now we need to extract these from here. Okay, so let's see. Give me a moment to think about this. Let's see. Is anything pulling from this guy? No. This guy is pulling from this guy, but you could just as easily pick up there. So we're going to change these to be that. Is anybody pulling from that guy? No. Okay, so we do that. Okay. I'm just going to drop all this stuff into these. May as well, it's better than just wasting it, right? Or, well, putting it in storage, I shouldn't say wasting it. Who knows, we may use those another time, but... Okay, there we go. So we have that. And then we just pop one of those there. Okay, and then pick up there. And there we go. So we now have half of pink science done. So let's delete all of those parts. And then we know exactly what we need to do still. So it's just this now. That's not bad at all. Really not bad at all. Okay, so I'm going to pause for just one moment, and I will be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about that. My dog was pawing at the door to go outside, so it took care of that. Yes, that's right. We just finished this half of the pink science. Now we're on to here. Okay, cool. So we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things for this. So let's get to it. So we don't need any of the important things, do we? Really? Alright, don't need titanium. We do need gold. We don't need cobalt or invar or brass. We do need silicone. We don't need glass or silver, right? Yeah, so we need plastic. Wait, where's our plastic? Did I not bring plastic over from here? Where'd plastic go? Oh shoot, I terminated plastic? Oh my gosh. Can't believe I do this. Okay, luckily we're fine, I think. Okay, there we go. We now have plastic. Oh, man. Okay, don't need aluminum. More of that. Okay. Don't need lead. We do need solder. I don't think we need... Yeah, okay. So solder, and then that's it. Oh, and then copper, duh. Alright, so let's get some more resources on us. Alright. We now have copper. Or plastic, sorry. Oh my gosh, words. Almost there on our belts. Alright, cool. So now let's split all these guys out. So we need plastic. Plastic, gold, silicone, solder, copper. Alright, and then copper. Alright, get those guys going. Alrighty, we've done that now. Alright. First matter of business is going to be going like this and this. This guy is going to be doing that. Okay. Oops, we're actually going to go like that. And then this guy is going to be going like this. Where is it? There we go. So we're going to have one coming in. Alright. And then we're going to have two coming out. Alright, then we're going to copy this right there. And then, yeah, okay. This guy's solder. Okay, then this guy pick up there. Okay, drop there, and drop there. Okay, and now, oh wait, whoops, not there. We have a gap. There we go. Okay. So now that we've done that, we can then craft copper wire and then gold wire. Okay, so copper wire and then we'll go. That's the only thing we need copper for, so we can just go like this. Okay, copper wire, and then we're gonna go gold wire here. Let's see, what else do we need to do? Okay, and then we'll need make those. Okay. So if we do this like here, let's see, this guy is making these. Yep, okay, so then we would have this and oh yeah, this and this, okay. And then let's see, this would go here. Okay, and then this would go here. Now this would become gold wire. Okay. Now this guy would be doing this. Okay, we will want this eventually. Oh, but see, I have made an error. Oh no, I haven't. It's fine. It's just we gotta do this instead. There we go. And then we can go like this. and take this guy out. There. Okay, because then we have another one that we need right here. Oh, wait, whoops, right here. So we go here, here, and here. Then this will make these, yes. Okay, and then we would want similar there with this coming here, and then this coming here. And then we should have pink science. Okay, but to do that, we need sulfuric acid first, so let's get that going. So we have it up here. There we go. So now we should be making pink science. Look at that. Woohoo! Alright, cool. So let's get that going on a belt. Alright. Cool, so we've done that. Pink science is done. Blue science is done. Now we just need to do purple. So this one is going to be a little more difficult because we got to do paper. So if I remember, we have a paper farm somewhere already, don't we? Don't we need paper to make the phenolic boards? What am I thinking of? I could have sworn we're using paper somewhere, aren't we? In fact, I was like fairly certain we are. Why aren't these guys producing? They're out of that? Uh-oh. They're out of carbon dioxide. That's not good. Oh, I see it. We're not output priority in there. Why did I do that? We want it to always be prioritizing producing here. In fact, I would rather actually do this here as well, so that we can store it. That's not good. So this is just not producing enough, huh? Which is weird, because it should be. Okay. Okay, that's another issue. There we go. So now it should be going all there. Okay, let's get this fixed. So we basically want this side to fill up first. That's what we want. There we go. So now we're always going to be producing more than enough carbon dioxide before we start making plastic. That's what we want. And let's make sure we're doing this right. So these all prioritize here, which all prioritize here, which all prioritize here, which prioritize here, which prioritizes there. So it should be now prioritizing this. Okay. Now I could have sworn we had a paper farm going. Is that what we have going over here? Yes, that is exactly what we have going on right here. Cool. Do I need the soil? No, I don't. Don't think I do, at least. Oh, I do. Because I'm using a paper, or I'm using wood farm here. So basically... Okay, I see. I see. I don't actually need that, but it's helpful to have that. Is what I'm getting at. Okay, so I think we can just make a ragtag version of that. We don't need it to be perfect. Okay, so let's see. How much paper do we need exactly? We need 1.9 cellulose paste, so let's get this pulled up in here. Alright, that all looks too complicated for now, so let's go here, 1.9. Alright. So what if I just do this as this? Like, oh, what? This is so easy. This is so easy. Okay. Yeah, this is incredibly easy. Okay, we'll go there. Alright, drop these guys in. Drop that there. Change the recipe on these. There we go. Oh, I didn't copy it correctly, clearly. There we go. Alright, and now let's slow down here. And we're going to want this to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, offset to there, offset to there. These guys are going to be green. And these guys will be brown. Okay. Okay, then these guys will be green. Okay, power like that. Okay, copy this. Alright, there we go. Oh, I don't need these anymore now. So we just need the one connecting and then we're good. Okay, there we go. So now that we've done that, we're gonna just feed this directly into assembler. So we're gonna have 1 here, and then we're gonna have 2 here. Okay, this 1 is doing this, and then the 2 is doing this. Alright, and now I need a composter. Oh, I need 2 to be exact. Okay. And then we have a liquefier, so we also need one of those. Let's see, there's gotta be one up here. Did we really not use a liquefier? We had to, right? We didn't, huh? Okay, well I guess we'll request one then. So we need 1 liquefier. Don't need that. Composting set up anymore. Alright, and then we're gonna go like this. Oops. Okay, drop there. Pick up there. Okay, and then we want filter inserters here, and we just want this to be green. Whoops. Let's disconnect that for now. Actually, let's just copy this exact same thing. And then we'll set it up for brown as well, just to make sure that we're fine. Because I'd rather not be screwed over by this not balancing how I think it does. Okay, there we go, cellulose pulp. Okay, there we go. Get rid of power there. Go power there. Okay, drop there. Okay, there we go. Drop there, pick up there. There we go. Now we have cellulose pulp coming in. Alright, and then we just turn that into paper through 2 assemblers. So, 1, 2. Alright, paper, there we go. So we're making paper. Alright, and I think that's it then. So now we just put this paper onto a belt and we'll bring it up. Alrighty. Here we go. And we'll bring our paper up to there. Okay, cool. So now we have that going. So let's start working on purple science here. So, get rid of that. Now we have paper. Okay, so it seems like the first step would be to make tinned wire. And then make our wires here. That seems like the first step. Yeah, that seems like the first step. So let's do that. Alright. We're done with iron. So. Okay. This is going to be odd, but essentially, my plan is to do. Okay, this is the only thing we'll need copper for in this entire thing, though. Is for making tinned wire. So my plan will be to do this. Okay. And then it'll probably be something like that. Yeah, is what I'll do. Okay, and then we have our copper here. Or 10 here, sorry. Okay, so then we want to do... let's see. 10 wire there, okay, and then we do our 2 wires like this, okay. Okay, this will be copper wire. Okay, then this is tinned wire. Okay, and then we want to go like this, and we want to drop there. Okay, same thing there. Power these guys, and then these are gonna be green and red wire. Okay, we got our paper here. Okay, do that, and now we're gonna put a belt like this. You're gonna drop there. Okay. And we're gonna do that. Oops, like that, sorry. There we go. So now we have red and green wire onto a belt, so let's bring that over. Okay. Okay, do we need lead? We do need lead, actually. Okay. I went about this the wrong way, didn't I? Yes, I did. I went about this the wrong way. So, actually, this needs to change. Well, actually, just this one needs to change, so. Let's see. So are we using solder for this? No, we're not. So this can be the perfect guinea pig. We ideally want to go like that, then. So that means I want wire to be here. Okay. That would mean that I want 10 to be here. My paper seems like it is struggling right now. Because it is. Oh, we're producing too much green. So let's upgrade this to a red belt. Then hopefully these will stop stockpiling. I thought we did the math on it and said we weren't making that much. I guess we're making 12 green, so yeah, that was too much. But now we should be going through the surplus, so we should be fine now. We should be producing more paper. Okay, there we go. Almost there. Yeah, these guys are still working through it. That's okay. We'll get there. Okay. Looks like we're already doing better. That's good. Okay. So we need lead. We don't need brass, right? Whoops. I don't need this guy anymore. Yeah, we don't need brass anymore. Okay. So we need plastic for this? Yes, we need plastic for this. So we don't need... Oh, we do need advanced circuits. That's right. Do we need red circuits? Yes. Oh my gosh, we need all those circuits. Okay. So we're obviously not going to be able to do it all in one setting. Just looking at it, right? Sulfur dioxide, that's interesting. Okay. So I guess we just work and try to get as much as possible in this, right? Because we need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we need 9, 10 things, 11 things. Yeah, or well, 11, but these will be 10 because they're connected. So let's just try to get as many things out as we can, I guess. Oh, whoops, these should be just these. Okay, we don't need aluminum, right? Nope, no aluminum. Cool, no silver. I think we did need silicone, but not glass. No brass, right? Nope, okay, and then we do need steel. Oh shoot, we need steel. Okay, that's just gonna go in the second one. That's the answer. So right now, let's look at where we're at with this. Okay, so we're there so far. We don't need Invar or cobalt. We have room for 2 more items. We do need gold. Okay, there we go. We don't need titanium. We don't need basic circuits. It's the only circuit we don't need. We don't need this. This. Don't need this. We need all 4 of these things. So it's probably easiest for us to just get plastic out. So we'll do that. Alright, and we're out of stuff again, so I'm just gonna go get some. Meantime, though, we can just copy this. Okay, there we go. This is going there. Alright, and now we're getting resources. Alright, there we go. Okay. So now we have a bunch of stuff over here, and we just need to get it to work. Oh shoot, I need to get this into, like, you know, an area where we can work with it. Let's hope I can do this on each of these. Oh no, I definitely cannot. There we go. Okay. So we have that. Now, let's get everything else out. So we have those three that we need to get out. And then I said steel, right? Whoops, this is supposed to be like this. There we go, okay. Because I need... No, I don't. I got it out, that's right. Alright. Got that guy out. Go like this. Alright, and that leaves us like this. Okay, there we go. Alright. So now this is all the stuff that we need, and we just need to craft it now. Okay. First off, looks like we can do some grouping. Well, first I want to make sure this is all in blue. I'd rather this all be in blue. There we go. Okay. So maybe we start backwards like we did last time. So we have this guy coming down here. So we're just going to assume this is where we want to output. So we have one guy here that makes purple science. It's going to be offset like this, so these guys going. There we go. So then we'll have purple science there. From there, we need one assembler doing each of those, so we'll just go there and there. Alright, that guy's doing that. This guy's doing... Actually, no, we should switch it, shouldn't we? I don't know. It probably doesn't matter. So we'll do that. Okay. So now, we need to get this guy. Needs to have one of these. Okay. And it's just going to be there, 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 there. Okay, let's power these guys. Okay, this guy's going to have those, so he's going to need a furnace, isn't he? We want a furnace. Oh, an electric filtering furnace is what we want, I think, though. Which means I'll need to get some resources. Okay, and then this one. Can I make one of those, or no? Did I get enough? I did get enough. Excellent. Just what I wanted. what did I get rid of? I want micronades still. Okay, there we go. Put that there. Change the recipe to this guy. Okay. Now this guy needs to make the first stage of this. Where is that thing? I don't know. Oh, maybe it's not made in a insert. Maybe it's yeah, it's made in a chemical plant. Okay. So we need to get a chemical plant. You know, we have one of those over here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. We want a chemical plant. I'm gonna put that here. Alright, then it'll go like that. Okay, that chemical plant will need that gas, which we have over here. Oh, we don't want to do that. That's my bad. Okay, we want to do this, I guess. Okay. There we go. Okay, and now let's bring this guy over. Okay. There we go. That's good enough. Alright, let's get this guy built quickly here. And then these guys aren't actually going to be like this, they'll be going down, so we can change this to be like that. Okay, change this guy. He's no longer making this, he's now making this. Yes, okay, there we go. So he is going to need plastic. Do we need plastic for anything else other than this? Yes, we do. So we'll have to continue the plastic. Where do we need gold? We need gold down there. Okay. Just so you guys know, fair warning, this is not going to be a very clean build. I'm going to try my best, but you know how I get. You've seen some of my other builds. Not my best work. Okay, pick up from there. Do we need these anywhere else? No, it's just here. So that means we can change this guy to be this instead. There we go. Okay, so this guy has those. Now it needs steel and circuits. Do we need steel or circuits anywhere else? No, we don't. So that's telling me we can pull one of these guys. There we go. Alright, and then pull this guy and pick up from there. We'll make this yellow. Okay, there we go. So this guy should now be... Okay, and actually what we should do is this. And then make this guy an underground. Okay. So now, this guy is all set up. So we're good to here. And now we need to go to here, which we need blue circuits and red wire for. Okay. Okay, so we need to bring these down and then over. So let's not do it like that. Let's go here. Okay, where else do I need wire? It's down here. So maybe what we do here instead is pop a splitter. Okay, and then we go left output filter, red wire. So this is red, this is green, yeah. Okay, and then we go this. Then we go this. Oh, whoops, wrong way. Okay, there we go. And then what we do is, let's see. Okay, there we go. This is the only place that we need blue circuits as well. Right? So I think we're safe to do that. Yeah, I think we are. Okay. And now we have a lot of other things to get to other places. So this one we need red circuits and plastic. So that's telling me we need to do something similar here. Okay. There we go. So that should be this guy done now. After we get the naphtha, which we have over here, we just need to route it. Okay. Let's see. What's the easiest way? This may be the easiest way. Okay, and then go here. Alright, and then continue riding down as far as we can. Alright, let's get out of here and back down here. Okay, there we go. And now we can route this guy here. There we go. Okay. So now to here, we need to get these three things. We need gold, lead, and tin. So gold will come through here. Okay, and then if we can get lead and tin on the same one, that would be ideal. So if we just go like this, and then that. Okay, and then we would go there and there. And we would get lead and tin onto this. So, looks like the easiest way for us to do that would be go like that, maybe? No, well, yeah, but like that probably is more like it. So we want this guy to be coming down here. So, tin like that, lead like that, and then drop that guy there. Okay. Okay, and then we have this last underground like that. And this guy is producing. Now, we do have coppery waste there, iron waste there. So we're going to have to deal with those, as well as we're going to have to get this sulfur dioxide gas. So how much sulfur dioxide gas does 3 sulfur make? That's my question. So 3 makes more sulfur dioxide than we need. So we're just going to need to get one of these air splitters from up here. We're going to set this guy up down here. Alright, get rid of that. We actually want the oxygen this time. So we'll do that. And we'll have the oxygen. And then we'll need another chemical plant. Or is it a liquefier? Let's see. It is a liquefier. So we'll need a liquefier. So let's get a liquefier going right here. Alright, we'll have gas there and gas there. Make that underground. Okay. So then we'll need to have that go in there. Alright, and then we need to deal with this waste byproduct. Let's see here. Where's the best place to extract this? So I can go like that, right? Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. So we'll go there, pick up there. And this is coppery. Okay, and we'll need to do something like this. Whoops. Okay. This guy goes here, picks up there. And let's see, that's going on the top, which is here, so we want this guy on the left, and he'll be doing iron. Okay. So now we have this guy, and let's see, where's the waste byproduct? Oh, this one doesn't make waste byproduct, I see. Okay. Then let's see. Alright, there we go. Alrighty. Now, we know that there are waste byproducts up here. Oh, we're so close. There we go. Alright, not bad. Uh-oh. Why do I... Okay, I was about to say, why do I not see it? And I think we even got it on the right side somehow. Look at that. That's pretty magical. Yeah, we did get it on the right side, so that's good. Alright, cool. So, we have done a very messy build here. Now, change this guy to be sulfur dioxide, and then we are going to need like 1 sulfur to kickstart this, which is a little annoying, but it's whatever. Alright, there we go. I'm pretty sure we just need 1. I'm pretty sure this guy produces more than it uses. Oh. It needs 120. Whoops. So I need 2. Oh yeah, that just showed me though that it does, because there we go. And then we put this here. And then that does remind me that we'll need to go like this. And then do that. So that we don't run into a problem. There we go, we now have purple science. Okay. So now I just need to route this science out and over. And I'm gonna go down to our base and then make, or take our labs from there. It's kind of annoying to make new labs. So I'm just gonna steal the ones we already have. We are gonna have to upgrade labs for the next science. So for yellow science, you do need yellow labs. I was very grateful that you don't need to upgrade labs for anything else. So for like the pink and purple, you didn't have to upgrade the labs. I was very grateful for that, because that would have sucked. It's really not that inconvenient. It just means that when you're going through the mixed ore sorting phase, you just have to do more, which sucks. But yeah. Yeah, we are almost there. And I apologize. It took me longer than I was hoping to finish this episode. I thought I was going to make it in the time limit. Clearly, I did not. Okay, so we have 1, 2. I made these 1 too close, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh no. Okay. These also need to be spaced out by 1, apparently. these. There we go. 2, 3. So 2 and then 3. Okay, there we go. There's one. Alright, so now I just need to figure out how to get these guys out. I guess the easiest way would just be to make all of this undergrounds and then I think that would be the easiest way, wouldn't it? Probably. Okay, well, all of these are now going to do this. And I will have successfully recluttered my inventory with a bunch of junk. So I'm a professional at that. Okay. Alright. Junk all of this stuff. There we go. Okay, there we go. Surprisingly easy. There we go. Wait for this to all be constructed. Alright, and we will have started slowly doing science. We'll be able to make requester chests. It'll be wonderful. Right, and then once we have requester chests, I'm basically going to be taking our entire base production at the bottom, and the only things it'll really be doing are the only things the base down below is going to be doing is making bots for the current base. So I plan on doing or severing the bot networks and then just bringing all of the bots that we're making down below up into this new base. That's my current plan. In fact, actually I don't want to do it until we've actually researched it. Out of fear, you know, what if I miss something, but yeah. Then we'll be able to make requester chests, which will be nice. Actually, I should monitor our power because I imagine it's about to uptick. Yeah, so we're using way more now, but it looks fine so far. Oh, it's climbing. It is climbing. Huh. A lot of our electrolyzer ones are taking a lot of effort. Oh, that's because that's all of the sludge from the original base is electrolyzer ones, isn't it? So yeah, so this means the original base is stressing. Why is the original base stressing this much? Don't understand. Who does? Oh, well, we're also running some electrolyzer 1s. No, we upgraded all these to electrolyzer 3s, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no. Pretty sure all of these are electrolyzer 1s. And all of these are... Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of these are electrolyzer 1s, but I don't know what the base is stressing so hard on. So I don't think we placed a bunch of huge blueprints. Maybe we did and I'm being blind to it or something, but... I don't know. Maybe it's still catching up from all of this. Alright, but yeah. That is about it for me this episode, I think. We'll have requester... Oh, no, wait. These are... Okay, yeah, okay. It's like... did I forget something? But yeah. There we go. We're good. Yeah, so... We'll be fine. We'll have requester chests up and going. And next episode, we'll probably start making the... We'll probably start making the bot mall. And then, like I said, I'll sever off that bottom part of our base from this top part. And then the only thing that bottom part is going to be doing is, yeah, the only thing it's going to be doing is making bots. I'm going to do a bunch of research between episodes as well, just so that you don't have to view that. Is blue science actually what's slowing us down right now? Looks like it. After. Why aren't we making gas here? Something went wrong. No carbon dioxide. Okay. Huh. Well, not too bad of a fix for that. Yeah, not too bad of a fix. This is carbon. So we can make carbon dioxide, I think, from that, but yeah. Also, I think I mentioned I'm not actually going to ever make these tier 3 bots. I'm just going to stay with the tier 2, just because I think it's easier that way. I know that's carbon monoxide. So, yeah. So clearly I missed something with that guy, so I'm just going to fix that real fast. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, and then where am I going with this? Going over there, so I can bring this down. Okay, these guys have probably been built by now. Yep, let's change their recipe. They're making, nope, not that, carbon dioxide. There we go. There we go. So these guys are producing. That's good. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now we want to do this. Okay, and then I think we want this to be top up. Yes, like that. Because this is getting it from a couple places. It's getting it from there. I could have sworn we had another source. Yeah, we're getting it from here as well, right? Oh, yeah, from our line is where we're getting it. So, we're really... We should be fine on it, but I guess not. Yeah, it's whatever. Okay. So there we go. We should start producing here now, which means we should be making naphtha, which means we should be making blue science. So we can actually look at this. 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah, so now we're making blue science. That's good. So let's actually just toggle on all of our sciences here. So yeah, I mean, there's obviously ones we're producing way more of, which is okay. It'll stabilize out, but yeah. This is the one in red right now. This one's going crazy. Oh, it's our red. So it's producing whenever we use one, basically. Green, oh, that one, whichever this one was. Science pack, commercial AI implementation. Oh, so we've plateaued on pink. Is it just backlogged up? Yep, it's just backlogged up. Okay. So there we go. So we're making it now. That's good. Yeah. Okay, well, cool. There we go. Like I said, I'm going to do the research between episodes because it's kind of just boring and sitting around. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.